you cool cats and kittens. Let's talk about voting. Now, in this series, we're going to get into a lot about voting, different propositions, different measures, different people that you need to know that is on the ballot this year, and how you can be proactive when going into the polls. So let's start off with, of course, what everybody's concerned about: who's running for president? Let's look at it. Let's talk about the candidates that has been shoved in your face for the past couple of months, and maybe one that you don't have not a clue about. So, of course, we're talking about the presidential candidates. The first candidate, of course, as we all know, is our fearless leader, Donald Trump, or as you like to call him, 45. Then we have, for the Democratic Party, Joe Biden. You remember him. He was the vice president to 44. But I digress. We have another candidate on the ballot. Bet you didn't know that, because all you're hearing about is Republican and Democrat. We also have a libertarian. Her name is Jo Jorgensen. Now, I hope that I'm not butchering the hell out of her name, but this is her. I'm adding faces so that you know exactly who I'm talking about when I do talk about them. I'll be doing more research on all three of these candidates as we continue to go forward. But now that you have a face with the name, maybe you should Google her and see what she stands for. She might just get your vote. America might be reopening, but COVID-19 measures are heavily in place. And of course, that's affecting people down at the voting polls. Georgia had to go vote yesterday and ended up becoming a victim of voter suppression. Let's talk about that. Voter suppression is a strategy used to influence the outcome of an election by discouraging or preventing specific groups of people from voting. I wonder what groups they're trying to prevent from voting. Anyone you thinking about? Anyone rings a bell? I think this is the time to really mobilize. Just like we're mobilizing for protesting, it's time to mobilize to get in there and vote. Get together. Same people out there protesting. Let's protest our way all the way to the polls and go in there and be educated on exactly what we're voting for. Deadline to register to vote is October 20th. Make sure that you go to registertovote.ca.gov, or if you're not a California resident, go to www.vote.org to make sure that you're registered to have your voice heard. That's my tidbit of information for the day. Make sure to stay tuned, because you know I have a lot more information coming. Did you know that they're going to have a measure concerning the coronavirus vaccine on your ballot in 2020? We'll get into it. But until then, stay safe, stay focused, keep up the good fight. Black Lives Matter, and I'll holler at you guys on the next one.